1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
I guess that was the end of the sample. Okay, so I have a quick story to tell you. Robin and I went down to the Verizon store here in the mall for one thing or another, and a young man working the store introduced himself to us and said he makes music. And I don't even know if he knew we worked at the radio station at that time. But everybody tells us this. Everybody's got I make music. I'm a singer. That's nice, you know. And then when he told us, go to my site, and so we used our trusty phone that we had from Verizon, and yes. We heard it was like, holy cow, you are not just the normal guy that makes music. You are really outstanding. And I'm talking about our guest. Patricio is in the studio, and he's here with his beautiful mom and beautiful sister. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you all for coming in. Where do you live?
We're out toward, I don't know if you know where Leesburg, Fruitland Park is.
I know, sure. Wow, you travel a long way to get here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Usually for work.
So the music is outstanding, first of all.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Where are you going with this? It sounds like you can go anywhere you want.
That's what I want to do. Go absolutely anywhere. Right now I'm filming my third music video ever over in LA, so I've been traveling back and forth trying to make that happen, but I kind of wanted to go as big as possible. You know, I want to touch the world. I want to travel. I want to see different things and be able to convey inspiration through my music.
It sounds to me you've got everything.
You think?
Oh my God! You got the look, you got the sound, you got the production skills. Where does this start for you? Were you a music prodigy as a child?
Yes, everyone in my family can pretty much sing. My mom, as for starters, when I was younger, she sung with the choir. What was it, McKinney?
McKinney Gospel Choir.
Oh, no.
Wonderful.
Here in town, in this area, or someplace else?
In Lake County.
In Lake County. Okay.
It's a group that is around. Anyone can sing from out of Lake County, whether you're in Claremont, whether you're in Leesburg, and they just came together as a community and formed the choir.
And
they used to travel everywhere, like the world would just sing everywhere. So we used to sit in their practices, me and my little sister, and just
Jada. Is Jada you referring to?
No, actually, my other sister. I have three younger sisters.
Okay.
Jasmine, Trinity, and Jada. So, oh my God. Sorry.
Jada, do you sing too? Do you sing?
No.
You don't sing? It sounds like you want to, right? You got a brother who could teach you everything you need to know.
I can't. I have a little niece. She was singing with me yesterday when I had a little tickle in my throat.
What did you do to your hair? Singing. Your hair looks different than last time we saw you.
It does. I did. It's called fox locks or faux locks. It's like fake dreads.
Oh,
okay.
They're not permanent. So yeah, I don't have to actually lock up my hair, because when you do real dreads and you lock them up, you actually have to shave your head in order for your hair to go back to like straight or be able to do a curly or anything like that.
Never done this.
Yeah.
So how does it work for you? How does a song go from being in your mind to being on a beautiful recording like that? How do you do that?
Honestly, I don't know. I used to just sit, because I didn't play any instruments professionally, I guess I should say.
Well, your voice is an instrument.
Yeah, that's true.
And you do play that.
Yeah, I used to just sit in my room and sing, because I didn't have an acoustic guitar, I didn't have a piano, or when I went to church, they had one, and I was a backwards learner, so I couldn't read music, but if I was in front of it, I knew it sounded right. So I could just...
Oh, my God.
Oh, really? So you play by ear? So
did
you say backwoods or backwards?
Backwards.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. thought maybe you were in the behind the shack someplace in the woods. You were learning how to play music.
No.
So do you write? Was that song we just heard? Is that something you wrote?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The whole EP are songs that I wrote. I got together with my producer Matt, who actually I met through a church production. I was one of the lead worship singers for the Passions at Grace Tabernacle out in Wildwood, and this huge production that they put on every Christmas. I actually don't think it no longer runs, but that's where he was producing at and controlling the sound and stuff like that. And
my!
I want to talk to the future Patricio. Can we go there for a second?
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Before we go there, I want to tell you why I want to go there.
Okay.
Because Robin and I have spoken to a lot of up and coming people who became successful, and if you go back and listen to those interviews, they're all, I can't, I just want to make this happen on me. But 10 years later, after they've been successful for a while, their message is, this is what I want my music to do. This is what I want it to do.
Okay.
So let's go there. Let's go into your future, because that's you. You're going to make it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to go there now, because at that time, you're not going to want to come in here.
I will come back.
No, nobody ever does.
You never forget your roots.
That's what they all say.
I have her. She won't let me do it.
Let me tell you something. If the Tonight Show calls and we call, go to the Tonight Show. All right. But at that time, what do you think you'll say? What do you want your music to do?
I think I really want my music to just inspire people. I think all my life I used to just be like, I kind of want to sing because it always did something for me. But as I got older and people started to realize, which then Intel made me realize the gift that God has given me, and people were touched through my music, it made me feel like, I don't know, just like, wow, like I did something, like I put my little, part in the world. So I feel like I want my future music to just not be one genre, not be one thing, but be something that everyone can listen to, everyone can relate to, and it will inspire them to go on and fight for their dreams and make it through whatever it is that they're going through.
Because that's what you went through, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Were you ever shy?
Not really.
No, not shy. No? So he's a very forward personality. Am I right about that? Yeah, I can see that. But I wondered if you learned that or if that was natural. So it's natural.
I think it's more. I say I'm shy, but then people look at me like, yeah, okay. And then my mom says the complete opposite. She's like, you're not shy at all.
But you've got a really good stage presence, even though I haven't seen you on stage. But I can tell from
Hopefully
here.
One day.
I can hear you from here, and I've watched some of the videos. So you've got a really great presentation in every way that you need to have one.
Thank you.
So let's reveal that Robin and I are old. I think you don't need us to say that. So in our day, the records were the way you did it. You'd sold records. Whoever sold the most was the hit. Okay. Yeah. How do you do it today? CDs aren't even popular anymore, right?
Right. No, it's all through download. So whenever you're marketing yourself or advertising yourself, you're just like, hey, go download my music. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes, which all of my stuff is, by the way, and on YouTube. And then you just, you have your smartphone right there. So you just let them know, hey, download it. And you can immediately do it. So like you don't have to wait to go to the store like you used to. And although it's not as authentic and it doesn't, it used to give you that feeling like, I have it, like you have something in your hand. And now because everything is kind of switched, to digital and it's like right at your fingertips, it's both beneficial and great because like I say, you could just go, I can go to someone out there and say, hey, you should check this out. And they can pull it right on their phone. Everyone has Spotify. Everyone has iTunes.
Yeah.
All of that. So it's
Does your mom have records? Do you have records? Or are you too young for records? You're too young. Do I address you as Winterton? Is that your name?
Winderland.
Winderland.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Thank you for coming in. This is fun to have your family with you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. My manager, my everything is my mom, my family, and my sisters. Like, I don't know, we're very tight knit, so they're my everything.
So is that part of your message too? Is family?
Yeah, family in every way, shape, and form. Because I believe that your friends are also your family. They're your family that you choose. So I believe in spreading love and spreading happiness and kindness to the world, which isn't some huge message that's different from everyone else, but it's still something that isn't put in the forefront like I think it should be. So I want to take my part.
So when you were out in LA making the video, are you making connections for the music as well as the video part?
I'm trying to.
Yeah?
I'd like to get...
How can they turn you down? You're so good.
I got to get in there first.
You are...
I need them to let me in. Capitol Records, somebody on an internship.
What about something like these award shows? What do you call them? Like a talent shows and things like that.
Like America's Got Talent.
And The Voice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did America's Got Talent many, many moons ago, and it didn't go as far as I would have liked it. I did audition for The Voice, and I did not make it, but my audition place was in Atlanta. So I felt like, which is, where the majority of my family is from, and I felt like I was there amongst a whole bunch of me, if that makes any sense. Like we all kind of had the same voice. I was probably like 1,157, in line. So
I don't think I've ever heard anybody sounds like you. Okay, let me. Can I play some of your stuff that's on you?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is on Apple Music Preview, and I guess they just cut off after a little bit. This is one called "Can't Wait." Do you want to tell me a little bit about it?
It Can't Wait. I just kind of wanted to make, honestly, a fun song that everyone can just dance to and
a fun song
and enjoy. Yeah,
I like
just
that.
A fun song.
Okay, let's hear it.
Baby, 'cause I can't wait no more. Wait no more, yeah. Baby, 'cause I can't wait no more. Wait no more, yeah. Baby, 'cause I can't wait.
Wow.
That is wonderful. You need to be out there in the mainstream of the world. I mean, you really do. This is fabulous.
I wish they could, if I could just somehow get them to, give me an opportunity and listen to
Somebody needs to hear you. All right, somebody take this video. Maybe you can do it. Maybe you can do it. What we're making right now.
Yes.
That's on the air live, but it'll be recorded when we're done.
Yes.
Somebody needs. All right, let's play some more so they can hear.
Oh, that's the UPS guy. Hi.
Hey, UPS guy. All right. All right, communication. Tell me about communication. All right.
So he delivers at our store all the time. He knows exactly who I am.
Wonderful. I love him.
His face was
She's like, dude, get it together.
All right, tell me about communication.
Communication is actually just an entrance song. So when I put this EP together, I just imagined like it being this huge theatrical thing that I can't really afford to put together, but I'll be just doing something insane with that. So that's all communication is. It's really in the full song. It's an entry to the next song.
I have a question I don't really like asking, but what genre is this? What do you call this? I hate the question because it seems like that's what the record companies want to know that answer.
You're right. Because they're going to want to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
I say contemporary pop music because I feel like it's more on the Kelly
powerful.
Clarkson side because she makes like
it's powerful.
Yeah, anthems and things that like is inspirational to the world. So that's what whatever she does and that genre is, which I think is like pop music, or contemporary pop music. I believe that's what I would call my EP.
Do you ever sing in the studio, Jada? Do you? No? All right, here's communication. Let's see what this sounds like. That almost sounds Indian, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
We'll be doing like a dance and stuff
really
on
nice.
stage. That's what I have the whole show in my mind put together already.
The visual part of it.
The whole visual. Just can't afford to put together.
Is it a story? Is it like a rock opera, but like a pop opera? That kind of thing?
It's kind of a story because the other two songs, and once we make it to there, I'll give you a little bit of a background story to that. But I wanted to not only make something that people would listen to and relate to, but a lot of this had to do, like the last two songs especially, had to do with my past and like the things that I went through and what the things that I had to overcome personally in order to get even to this spot today. So,
do you perform around town?
I was just going to ask that. Good question.
I do more so churches. I have a gospel background, so but I've done I was with an agency in Atlanta. I know that's not in town, but I would do like little different performances here and there. the Passions, but again, that was at a church. So I think most of my... Oh, yeah, Viaport. Yeah, Viaport. They did their grand opening for the mall in Leesburg. I was one of the headliners for their grand opening.
You got to get everywhere. You got everywhere.
I want to.
So go do something like Ocala Recreation. They were just here. Get a hold of them.
Okay.
Get them to
Ocala
include
Recreation and Park.
Yeah, get them
okay.
play on the gazebo or whatever, and then I know that's still small time, but it's everything helps, right?
Everything helps.
Especially if you get a video of it, and it makes its way out there. You know?
Yeah. That's all I need is just the exposure, and performing is. I like to perform. It kind of turns into a new person, so.
You really are good. I mean, you really have. I think you are the real deal.
Thank you.
There's only a few I've said that about, right, Robert?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
you're
excited.
not kidding.
That
You're
makes me
not
so
kidding.
happy.
Yeah, there's a young lady. She works. She's the wife of the guy who owns
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. She's the real deal too. Totally different from what you do.
Oh wow.
But
okay.
she's the real deal.
Oh, I'd love to hear
like
her
two
sometime.
superstars. Okay.
Yeah.
One more clip I want to play. Bring on the Rain. Tell me about that song.
Bring on the Rain has to do with struggle. So, when you're going through something and you just kind of want to give up, my mom has always told me, and that also leads into the other song that, never give up. God has a purpose for you.
You're a
this
good
world
mom.
has a purpose for you.
Don't you feel proud? Don't you feel proud?
Hardworking mom.
They're good kids. They're good kids.
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
I have 4.
4?
Yes, 1 son and 3 daughters.
Uh-huh.
I'm the oldest.
Oh, you're the oldest? Oh, you're the big brother?
Yeah, I'm the big
Yes.
brother. Yeah.
All right, here's Bring on the Rain. Here we go.
So throw whatever you want to throw at me. As the pain seems so deep.
It's coming to the end of the sample. Oh my gosh, you are so good.
Thank you.
So people need to look you up. Let's give the website out.
Yes.
Your mom named you Patrick.
Yes.
But you changed your name for the showbiz for Patricio.
Yes,
I like-
Patricio.
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 Patricio. All right, I like that. And your website is patricioofficial.com.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's where I found. That's where I got all that music from, right there.
Yes.
And you have a Facebook page too?
Yes, it's Patricio Eli Poole, and then the Instagram is Patricio, so it's PATRICIOP, and then 1, and that's how you'd find me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's a 1. Okay, so Patricio Eli.
Yes.
And Poole has an E at the end. Poole.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's see. We have 4 minutes or so.
Yeah.
You really have impressed us. I really
you so much.
truly think you've got what it takes. I like your attitude. I like the fact that you want to have a positive message for everybody. And
Absolutely.
we walk out to the cars sometimes in the parking lot. We hear kids with their radios turned really high. That's what we do when we were kids too, right?
Yeah.
And
I did it on the way here.
Some of it is.
She goes, why?
Some of it is. I don't know. Maybe because we're old. Some of it is troubling to me, but I think you've got what it takes. I think
Thank
you're
you.
gonna please. You're gonna please even our generation.
Really?
I
You
think so. Don't you? Don't you think he crosses the
yes.
generations?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
There's
Yeah.
so much that I want to do. So much. It's kind of hard to just kind of put it all out on the table, like. Because I kind of want to do everything. I don't feel like, I feel like people limit themselves, and I don't want to be one of those type of people that says, oh, this is all I can do, and this is all I want to do. Even though singing is at the forefront of everything, I want to kind of do it all if I can.
Do you know? Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You are a great mentor and a very inspirational person for the up and coming people, not just in music, but in whatever career they choose.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
You persevere and you don't ever give up, and you got a great attitude.
Thank you. Thank you.
So positive. I don't think we can do a whole lot with this little radio show, but I hope I would be.
You never know.
I would be so proud if somebody would take this video and send it to whoever you know.
Yeah.
Maybe you find somebody, Patricio or Patrick. You could maybe find somebody. If we could help in no other way than just to say, would somebody look at this video?
Yes, please. Somebody watch me.
Somebody pay
Help me.
attention to this young man. I mean, there are so many people out in the world of entertainment that they're they're not as good as you. I'll be honest with you.
Oh my God, thank you. That's amazing.
It's true.
That's a high compliment. Thank you so much.
And I don't know what you're using to record with, but I'm guessing you're spending every penny you make on recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Whatever I can do.
Mama's
Well, yeah. We do what we can, but yeah, I'm trying. I think I do feel that this is where I'm supposed to be. So I think the right doors will open. But when you've seen the vision and you've seen who you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to be, you sometimes grow a little impatient.
Oh yeah.
So I grew impatient. Sometimes even today I still grow impatient, but I still have faith that I'm going to be where I want to be. Hi. And God's going to open the right doors for me. So I just got to wait and let it happen.
Yeah.
Let him work.
Faith is very important, and you practice that faith as well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're a good role model, as Robin said. Patricio, good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You got the look, you got the voice, you got the height.
Yes.
You're a tall guy. How tall are you?
6'0". Doctor said like 6.5. Because I like a little bit of length, but they were like, you're somewhere in between that.
There you go.
Yes.
I love you. I love your mom. She makes the best faces.
She thinks I'm a whole mess to her. She's like, my God, I think understand.
Jada, you haven't said much. You guys love each other, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I love my family.
I love close families because that's where you're really successful, is when you're successful with the family and support each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Jada, you're wearing a shirt with my favorite city on it.
I might be going there in a couple of months. We'll see.
Oh, fabulous.
Just came from.
Yeah, she was just in New York.
Is that right?
Oh, congratulations.
Family, they got more money than I do.
That's the one play all the instruments, so that's how her talent is displayed.
Oh, my gosh.
She's smart.
Yeah.
Isn't that fabulous?
She got one smart child. The rest of we're smart, but she's like. She's advanced. I was like, good. That's way. If the rest of us are broke and we don't make nothing of ourselves, we can rely on her.
You're a good-looking group, good-looking family.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Form a band or something.
I need some. Yeah.
Sometimes that makes more of a difference if you have an entourage, people who can support you, that play with you regularly.
Absolutely.
Jada Blunt.
Yes.
Is that right? Nice to meet you, Jada. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And Winterland, right?
Winderland.
Pretty name.
Thank you.
Hard for me to say, but pretty. And where were you born? Where did you grow up?
In Leesburg.
In Leesburg. Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Leesburg.
What were you doing in New York?
Actually, Jada was there. She's part of Lake Sumter State College.
Oh,
she
okay.
goes there as well. It's a program that she's in out there, and they take all the kids out to different places.
Nice.
So she'll be traveling.
Where'd you go, Jada? Where'd you go in New York? Do you know?
We went in the city, and we went to look at museums and just tour the city around.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice,
how
nice.
fun.
Nice, very fun.
I'm so jealous.
Well,
I should have paid attention to math.
Wait a minute. Patricio's got Madison Square Garden. Don't worry.
Yes, Madison Square Garden. Here I come.
You've got it. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Scusa, just in case you don't know, there's a real Italian bakery in Ocala. The name is a Magnolia Bakery, and they make